All right, guys, here we go. Let's get this ride going. I'm gonna start recording some of these videos. By the way, please excuse maybe some of the angles. It's the first time I'm mounting this GoPro on the chest, trying to try something new, see if this is the better option before I decide to upgrade into that Insta360 X4, which I absolutely love. Everything I'm watching on social media with those videos, but of course, it's always a big difference when you actually get them. And you know, I've been having a bunch of GoPros, used them before, so I'm kind of used to them, and I want to see what's the best angle and best approach on this. Now, I just started riding a month and a half ago after knee surgery. Had a procedure in which they fixed a couple tears, adjusted the patella, took some good cartilage, injected stem cell into it, and you know, according to the doctors, I shouldn't be doing none of this until about 5 months from now. But you know, with a little help of peptides, BPC and TB, here I am a month and a half already putting in miles. So I've been riding with this group called Primos Cycling Group out of Irvine, California. Shout out to Mike and Kevin Turner, who have invited me into this amazing group. It's a little bit of fast paced sometimes, and sometimes it's more chill. Today we are doing hills, to be more specific, Pelican Hill. So, but you know, nonetheless, we're here to have a good time and just stay active. Currently, right now, we started at Irvine. We're about 9 miles in. I couldn't record earlier because it was just too dark and it would just make no sense, and you would be able to see nothing. So about now is the only time where we had a little bit more light. Technology in the bike so far, we're running a Garmin 540 solar computer, my Garmin Fenix 6 heart rate monitor, and a couple sensors on the bike to track data. I am very data driven. This overlay, I'm using telemetry, I believe it's called. A couple adjustments I needed to make on it, but once you get the hang of it, I think it's pretty dope. Gonna explore more with it and see how it flows. Aside of that, this is my Cannondale SuperSix Evo 4. Absolutely love this bike. Before this, I had a Cat 10 a while back, and before that, I had an SC Sport road bike, which is really what got me into road riding after doing mountain biking for many years, especially since a kid. So I was that guy that, you know, riding mountain bikes, we said I would never wear those spandex shorts, or you'll find me riding down PCH on a bike, and lo and behold, here we are now. Absolutely enjoying it, and shout out to this group for giving me the opportunity. So I won't talk as much, it's a long video. Again, this is a video more kind of testing everything out and make sure I get everything dialed in, but most importantly, so I can go back and track my performance, see where I failed at, could it improve, all that good stuff. And one little hack that I've been doing is getting all this data and inputting it into ChatGPT. I develop a folder on it where everything that has to do with data metrics regarding to my bike riding, I upload it there. That's after every ride, interval training that I've done when I'm trying to work out on zone 2. And you'd be surprised, man. Chat is a noble, great coach, and it will literally spit out great information and provide training plans for you for performance. In fact, I would say a couple weeks ago, I would not be able to keep up with these guys. Plus, I did have a hybrid. I didn't have my road bike yet, but even with that hybrid, after following some interval trainings and workouts from Chad, I was literally staying right behind all these guys on the road bikes while I was riding a hybrid on regular tires. So there you go. It does work. Obviously, that just didn't make sense. But now with a road bike, we're back on it. So let's go. Enjoy the ride. It was a fun one, and I'll jump in certain moments to kind of discuss what I was going through at the time. So right now everything's good, especially after I got my bike fitted. I'm ensuring that everything just fits well. There's no numbness, there's no pressure. I keep on reminding myself to bend my elbows. It's something that I was not doing before and locking out. Also, There's big old talks right now in regards to, are you pulling and pushing, or are you just double pushing? Honestly, I don't even think about it at this point. I'm just going with what feels right and what is not tiring me out while I'm staying in the zone that I'm trying to, or at the performance I'm trying to achieve. And quite honestly, I don't feel no numbness, no pain on the legs, on the knees, or anything. So whether I'm pushing and pushing or pull and pushing, quite frankly, I can't tell you, but all I know is that it's being efficient and it's working. So here we are now, me trying to catch up to Big C. So shout out to Big C, who took off earlier, and we're heading over there. We got in this ride, we had Kevin, Big C, and 2 other guys. So let's keep on going. I don't know about you guys, but I need some really good heavy metal if I'm gonna climb hills. And my music kept on being interrupted because my alarm kept on going off. So I had to pull over here to turn off my alarm and then to tackle this hill. By the way, this was very easy on the saddle. I didn't pretty much shift as much, just, rode it all the way up. I feel good. I always been a strong climber. This is thanks to my dad making us go up steep hills in Hollywood, all over the observatory, Hollywood Hills, all those mountains, Griffin Park. I mean, you name it, my dad had us riding there up there. So I hated it back then. I'm 100% grateful for it now.
Just wanna pack up my things and go. Just wanna be free, just wanna zone. Just wanna flow, just wanna hang with the gang, but sometimes chill on my own. Just wanna do me, just wanna doze. Just wanna live and see how it goes. And the goals just keep on going, yeah. This life we live is a roll. When there's love in the rave, you know. When there's love in the rave, you know. All inside you, all in the soul, 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 soul. You know when the calling's calling you, and the calling's calling more. You know when the calling's calling you, it's calling, calling more, 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 more. You know when the calling's calling more, more, more. You know when the calling's calling. You know when the calling's calling.
Oye, vamos a tirar una vez más. Miguelito. Ajá, yeah. Dale hasta abajo, baby, no hay más nada. Vamos despacito que te voy a guayar. Dice taquiti, taqui, 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 taquita. Taquiti, taqui, taqui, taquita. Muévelo como taquita, ta, ta, ta. Ven acá. Taquiti, taqui, taqui, taquita, ta, ta, taquita, taquita. Ven acá. Oye, baby, vamos a hacerlo toda la noche aquí no espero. Boshi para no hay más nada. Vamos despacito que te voy a guayar. Ey, no se acabó la noche y está alerta. Ponte en cuatro.
So we went through the backside CDM by the water, now back on PCH, heading Pelican Hill. You know, fun fact, a while back on my hybrid, I took this route and accidentally made a left into Pelican Hill, not knowing how steep this hill was. I can't say it was not the best experience. I was not in the best shape at the time, but nonetheless, of course, we finished it. Now I actually look forward to this hill. It's pretty fun.
Ponte en cuatro, baby, ven pa' Ey, 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 mami, vamos al mambo, vamos a bailar pero vamos matando. Estoy pa' ti, ramo mi rango, no te apures que te agarro bajando. Tierra, tiki, tiki, ta, baby, vamos no tocar, de lo que te gusta. Tra, 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 ta, 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 ven acá. Taqui, 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 Miguelito. Taqui, 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 porque ven acá. Taqui, 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 taqui.
Gotta move on. I gotta move on. Gotta move on.
I'm lagging, just push me up, guys.
I'm gonna.
Karen will tell you.
I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna sit on the back. I say you guys go in the front. I'll sit in the back because this guy's probably gonna fall back. It's not that bad, bro. Drop your gears. All right, let's do this.
What's your approach when you tackle hills like this? For me, it's kind of starting at a cadence or a rhythm that I feel comfortable. I don't want to start too slow. I don't want to start too fast. but at a good cadence. As you can see here, I'm feeling good, no pain, no nothing yet. I'm already, just preparing for the next shift if I have to. As you can see, we're pretty up on grades, 7% already off the bat, and it feels pretty good. There's nothing. I feel good momentum. Heart rate is good. This is about like my zone 2 right now. Not even zone 2. Zone 2 I'm at 165. So I'm still below zone 2 here. So it's a pretty chill, not too tough ride. Controlling my breathing, not thinking too much about the hill. Another thing I don't like to do is kind of look up at the farthest point. I know some people say to just keep on looking up and you'll be okay. For me, I just rather stay focused, stay in the zone, not think about it, and then just when I look up, eventually I see that I'm always close to the end, and that's when I want to start picking up the boosters and sprint as fast as I can. So at this point, I'm still pretty good, feeling good. Legs are good. As you can see, I got off the saddle here a little bit just to pick up a little bit more momentum. This means that I'm gonna pick it up a bit, and you can clearly see it now on my heart rate coming up. So I'm gonna go off the saddle, and I think I do it all the way here until I pass the light or into the turn. Can't quite remember. Sometimes I'll do things where I'll go out of what I'm supposed to do just to kind of set a new standard. Being uncomfortable is 100% normal for me, and I definitely picked up the pace here, as you can see. So we're definitely pushing harder now. I would say we're not even halfway through this hill yet, but I'm picking up momentum, and this is more of a personal thing. I looked at my last Strava time on getting this hill up, and I'm trying to beat that. I can't exactly remember. I don't have it in front of me here, but I do know that I did PR this hill from my last one. So we're definitely pushing here on it to achieve that. That's just something that I always do when I'm riding. It's kind of, how do I get more efficient? How do I get more better? As you can see, also I am moving the bike a lot. This is not by choice. This is actually due to my hip flexor and my groin. I'm not able to keep my knees moving straight up and down just like a piston would. I have to flare out, and that's due for a couple things. One, the number of surgeries I have had, to include my back surgery, and the lack of flexibility due to those injuries. I was injured in the military while serving in Iraq. I fell off a 7-ton after we were securing a perimeter in a neighborhood, and we had to leave out due to how dangerous and hostile the location got. And as we exit, driver lost control, went off the bridge, actually fell, drowned, everything fell on top of me. So I had injuries in the back, in my knees, and my legs, and that has always been a problem. So even after that, trying to squat or anything, it's just my hip flexors, my groin area. So I do feel it, and I think it was about this point when I passed the street where my groin was just on fire. And that's the crazy part, because it wasn't even my legs. I'm still good. I don't feel no fatigue in my legs. Muscle strength is there, but my groin area. And I think that's more because I'm trying to close my legs. So I'm not focusing on the movement. I'm trying to focus on closing my legs. And the funny thing is, the whole time I'm doing this, I'm thinking of a band on my legs, like those booty bands the girls wear. I'm thinking that in my head, assuming this is gonna help my body close my legs. Obviously I don't have one, but in my head, that's what I'm picturing. And I think that's why I'm putting a lot of strain in my groin area, because I am trying to keep those knees in. It does affect me, but nonetheless, I keep on pushing through it. And this is something that I think is about when we do this turn where my groin was just on fire. Again, I believe it's just that, the fact that I'm trying to push those legs in. Once I figure out a better solution for that, I'm pretty sure this is gonna help significantly on my performance on this riding. But the reason why this bike is moving all over the place is It's not even because I'm off the saddle or anything. It's just, you know, this weird movement, a rhythm that I have on the turning of these pedals is just driving me crazy. But you know, we do what we can, and this is where most people would just use that as an excuse and not do it. Well, you know, we figure it, we make it happen, we adjust, and we keep on pushing through, and that's what we're doing here. And we're almost on the top of this hill, and I'm still feeling good. There's no pain in the legs, no back pain, no pressure. I'm definitely above my zone 2 right now, more like zone 3, so definitely putting work. I'm trying to fix my breathing here, control it, you know, taking a deep breath in, holding it in, and then letting it out, while just staying focused on cadence and momentum here. I don't want to lose momentum. I have a good little rhythm going on here, so I'm trying to stick with that. And I am monitoring everything on my computer, as you see there in front of me. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't go below that 8 miles per hour, but also that I am not overdoing it to the point where I'm just gonna burn out. So it's just maintaining that. And as you saw, I dropped a little bit there, so I had to get off the saddle and try to push that way. And here we go. We're almost there, so I'm definitely stepping it up. One thing that I like to do when I start getting into situations like this is I will pick up that gear and, you know, just start going a little bit harder. I feel that once you start using your whole body now to push through, it does help tremendously. It can be also a mental thing, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm not even looking back, guys. I'm just, as you can see, I'm just staying forward. I'm in my own little zone here. As long as I'm pushing and as long as I'm staying within my rhythm, I'm gonna be okay. So that's exactly what I'm gonna continue to push on here. And we go back on that saddle. I think the reason why I got off here was because my groin at this point, I can't remember exactly. I do remember passing that vehicle, the red one on the side. And when I did pass that vehicle, man, my right groin was really just, and I mean, I say groin, guys, but it's probably, I'm 100% sure my adductor or hip flexor, you know, whatever you want to call it. But the way I describe a groin is because you have that muscle that goes through there. So pretty good. And here we are, just pushing through it again, trying to get up there. We still maintaining, trying to stay within that, you know, 8 miles per hour. At this point, that was my only concern, to just try to keep it at that speed, and you should be good to go. I believe the record for this hill is 6 minutes and 33 seconds. 6 minutes and 33 seconds. That is crazy. I did this on 14 flat. 14, oh actually no, it was 13. Before that it was 14, and before that I had done it in 20 something, I believe 20 minutes something with the hybrid. So big difference on going up this hill for sure. So yeah, we're definitely pushing on it here. We're still going through it, making it work. the top. We made it, and now waited in the parking lot and found out that 2 other guys already had headed out. So it's time to catch up, and here we go. Going down now, heading back to our starting point in Irvine. And this is a pretty now chill drop. A little bit dangerous sometimes, a lot of cars here, so I didn't want to go as fast, but you know, I'm trying to be as efficient. Refueled, had a little bit of carbs on top, and now we getting ready to go back to the back bay until I got lost, and you'll see that here shortly. this is why it's important to know the route ahead of time, because you could get lost. In fact, I was gonna continue going straight, and that would have been really bad because it would have thrown me right into the 73 freeway. So good thing I asked, and she was nice enough to tell me that, hey, you just gotta turn here, you'll be back on it. So at this point, I was kind of concerned that I was gonna be late or have lost everybody. I couldn't see nobody behind me anymore. Kevin and the other gentleman had already gone to the front through another route, so it was kind of me by myself here trying to figure out how to get back to the trail on the back bay. So here we go.
Shortly out at night till morning. Shortly out at night till morning. Yeah. Shortly out at night till morning. Shortly out at night till morning. Yeah.
found our way back, and I am about to get into this trail. It's crazy, the street just looked very familiar. Normally we always cut right there, we make a right out of the trail into the back bay. On the way back though, I don't know how I missed the street, and I ended up on the opposite route and descending down into this entrance from the corner. It is what it is though, so again, I'm still thinking I'm late or behind. There's nobody behind me, I can't find anybody, and this light was just not turning, so I had to kind of make a decision here and just take a different approach to continue moving. And this is my route, guys. This is actually a route that I do about 2-3 times a week, from Irvine all the way to the Back Bay and back. I've been trying to break this record of doing 20 miles under an hour. The fastest I've done so far is an hour and 14 minutes. That's been my fastest so far. And that was prior to getting my bike fitted and making a couple adjustments on it. So I'm pretty sure we could definitely tear that up. At least to get to 1 hour and 5 minutes would be ideal. And again, here pedestrians just not listening. I think I said by or left, I don't know how many times, and they just didn't say. So here I'm definitely gonna start turning it up now that I know I'm back on track and I'm going home. Again, I don't know if they already passed me, if they're in the front. So my goal now is just to turn it up and kind of push as fast as I can. And here I go. I'm gonna just start letting it rip, put the boosters on, and it's just annoying how I'm moving this bike instead of just staying center and, you know, driving those knees like a piston. So yeah, very annoying, but like I said, it is what it is. I'm almost close here to the final stretch home, and I am feeling great. I'm actually feel like I got so much power left. This is a great feeling. I haven't felt like this in a long time. Legs are amazing. There's no back pain, no numbness on the toes. Again, no pressure on the hands. I've been folding those elbows correctly. I feel amplified right now. I'm good. And I'm gonna try to ride these guys out, see how quick they're moving. But as you can see, they're more like leisure riding, so I really need to get on the left of them. They're not giving me space. Kind of felt like Paget here in this little takeaway. As you guys can see, we're gonna time it right, continue to stay on their wheel, onto the right. Here we're gonna turn, and I'm gonna start picking it up right here and hope that I get an opening, in which I do on the second turn here to the right. And this is where we're gonna take off. Actually, this was pretty impressive. I would say my boy Dane would be proud of me if he saw this. And here we go. Let's move. Get it to the other top. I see another bike coming, so how to adjust. Riding behind. I think the guy said something. I can't remember, but I sort of heard something. I had my AirPods on, but he did say something, and I just kind of, kept on going. I don't know if he got upset because I passed him or whatever, but I mean, they were going a little bit too slow for me, so I needed to pick it up. My goal here at this point was to try to stay on a high elevated speed all the way back into the starting point. I'm not that far away, and like I said, I still felt very good. I still had a lot of energy. I did miss the exit, or got off the wrong exit here on the trail, which was something that I should have caught from the beginning, but I just ended up adjusting and still pulling through. But I wanted to maintain a average speed above 19 miles per hour here. The goal again was to get to that location as fast as possible, because at this point I'm thinking that I'm like the last one, and obviously everybody most likely probably got there before I did. And here is where I get off the wrong exit. I was supposed to go through this down drop and back out to the other side, but instead I turn here, and not the best of decisions, but when you're trying to hurry up and get there, it tends to happen. ride, and we have finally made it back. Great ride overall. 28 miles. Time was about an hour and 40 minutes, hour 43, something like that. And overall, it was good timing. Actually was the first one to get here. I was so concerned, thinking I was going to be late, that I got here too fast. So great ride overall. I think I like this angle better on the GoPro than the one I previously started with. Gonna work on these overlays a bit, but overall I think it was pretty good. And here I am. Good ride, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Actually, thanks for tuning in. And good ride. Come check us out sometime. Let's go.